All right, thank you for joining me today. I wanted to pull out a message from Spirit. Our first card up here is Manifestation 918 as well, might be of significance to you. Let's first get the message behind the Oracle card and then we'll jump into our tarot. Mojaji, I apologize for the pronunciation now. Mojaji is a water element conjurer. The guidance here: showers of blessings are yours. You are a rainmaker, master manifester, shapeshifter, alchemist, and sorceress. Open your hands and heart. Yes, make it rain. You are manifesting big. This has been a long time coming. You are co creating with spirit. Match the energetic frequency, the ashe of your desire. You are magnetic and like attracts like. Raise your vibration to align with the sacred. Close your eyes and see your blessings. Feel them in your bones. Ask, believe, act, allow, receive. The goddess declaration is divine blessings flow to me so easily. Jumping right into our tarot, the first card up is the Ace of Pentacles. I'm seeing a lot of what is that Ariana Grande song? Yes, and I think it is. Ace of Pentacles coming out first that talks about prosperity. This also gives like the feeling of like hand delivered to you, like here you go. Again, the aces, it's always a hand out of nowhere. You're not expecting this. Um I also feel that this is there's something that is like intuitively connected or orchestrated here. The next cup, or excuse me, the next card out is the Page of Pentacles, or my goodness, the Page of Cups. Going back to the Ace of Pentacles really quickly, this is Earth energy. Today is June 29th. Whenever you're watching this, may it apply. But this is June 29th. Today is the full moon, strawberry full moon in Capricorn. I feel like with this is going to bring definitely a lot of newness. It's definitely going to bring new opportunity, new alignment, and growth. I also feel with this Page of Cups, it's like there is a and we're in Cancer season. I feel like you are getting ready to birth something. You may also be pregnant. I'm not speaking that it's into anybody's life, but you may be pregnant and you may be due soon. I feel like this is something that you have nurtured. Um, you've spent a lot of time doing it. You've dedicated a lot to this, and I feel like the new full moon is definitely going to bring in new opportunities for you. All of your hard work. um I don't know why I just heard hard work. I think that's like a real song. I don't know. um Moving into the Three of Pentacles, that talks about teamwork, apprenticeship, learning, hard work, commitment, building on success. Yeah, like this is a foundation that you've been building for a really long time. And I feel like you are due, like your due date is coming. Um, Followed then by the Knight of Cups. This talks about romantic proposals, invitations, affection, attraction, um, creative expression as well. So I really feel like all of this is very interesting that it's Pentacles, Cups, Pentacles, Cups. Um, and because these are, well, the Ace of Pentacles and the Three of Pentacles being lower on the numerology side, um, it's like it's new and it's kind of like a baby. Like this is something that is fresh and new and exciting, exhilarating. I feel like um, that is what this full moon is going to solidify for you. I keep hearing just all of the work, all the sacrifice, all that was put into this is not in vain, and you are receiving your blessings. Even in the oracle card, Again, like you said, make it rain. You are the master manifester. You are an alchemist. You are a magician, is also what I'm hearing. She's also like, there's water beneath her, but if you look more closely, where her feet are, it's just like um, puddles of water, and you can see the rain coming down from the sky. Like there's gonna be an outpouring of just goodness, goodness, like manna from heaven is what I'm also hearing. Let's go on over into our second card here and see what else Spirit has in store. All right, moving into our next message here of celestial alignment. This is a water element once again, a high priestess in Kosansa. Again, the pronunciation, I do apologize. The guidance here, your natural path is to be in alignment with your own divinity. No one can take from you what they didn't give you. How do you want to feel? You think often about what you want, but goddess energy speaks to us in feelings. Celestial alignment is being in sync with the energetic feeling, the frequency of the sacred. Everything that you desire is in that frequency. Match it with your feelings. That is the energy of God or goddess. The goddess declaration, I am always being guided in the right direction. So this is number 41 at, what is that? 541, 5, 9 from earlier may be of significance, 3 as well. With this, this particular goddess, this is an oracle, goddess oracle card or oracle deck. This particular goddess is also known as the Heavenly Princess. Um, when I look at the rainbow, it just kind of reminds me of like the splendor of goodness. Like it's a wide array, it encompasses so many different things. um I feel she has the things that she needs. She has sustenance, things to be able to sustain her. She has beautiful garments. Like she is very much ethereal. Going down into our tarot again, I feel like there's some sort of wish fulfillment, or something coming through the veil, coming into fruition. Again, you may be pregnant, or someone you know may be pregnant. You might want to get a pregnancy test. Um, that is, that could be applicable to some. This also could represent just overall birthing a new project, a new business, a new plan, new ideas. The Nine of Cups talks about wishes coming true, realizing dreams and happiness, joy, positivity, and optimism, which also tracks going into our next card, the World card. This talks about success, achievement, accomplishment, travel, and completion. This also mentions what I've been working for is already done. Again, that hard work that you've been putting in, I feel like you have been kind of in this state of overwhelm. And I feel like what's happening, I feel recently that you may have been in a just feeling of like overwhelm and just being stuck, not knowing what to do, like everything is kind of falling apart. And I think that's also reflected here in this Seven of Wands in reverse. This talks about folding on your beliefs, giving up or giving in, admitting defeat. I also feel though, this is more so surrender. Like this isn't you giving up. It's kind of just like, you know what? I don't even know anymore. Trying to, stay on this path, do what I'm supposed to do, and it's starting to look a little crazy. I don't really know what to do with this, so I'm just going to give in. I'm going to surrender to the process. I think that that is also just very important to the overall welcoming in of your blessings, because this also talks about, or we go into the Queen of Cups again. I really feel like, also being that we are in Cancer season, there is a nurturing or a mothering that you have done over your works, whether that be actual work, tangible work, um, project based, or spell work even. This could be because we did talk about alchemy and being a master manifester. You could be spiritual. You could be a witch. Garden witch just specifically came out to me. There could be workings that you have done that you're just like, I'll give my all to this, or usually this is what I do and I don't have any problems. I'm able to, put this together, and um, my outcome is successful. I feel like what's been happening now is just like, okay, I've been doing this, but I'm not seeing the results that I thought that I was going to see. I feel like the missing piece here, or the last piece for your workings to come in, or your workings to fully manifest, is for you to surrender. So sometimes that looks like not worrying, not worrying after you have cast your spell, you set your intent, you have petitioned whoever you petition to. Stop worrying about how is it going to happen, when is it going to happen, and more so focus on replenishing yourself. I'm hearing, also within Cancer season, slowing down. Again, today is a strawberry full moon in Capricorn. We also are in Cancer season, and we'll be going into Mercury retrograde in Cancer, I believe. So there's a lot of reflection. It's a lot of slowing down and reflect and think and analyze all of those things, and you don't have to be rushed with that. I feel that this season is definitely going to be a season of reflection, not entirely, stagnation, or, no movement at all. It's just your movement is going to be much more concise and intentional. So I feel that once you surrender that, like, when is this going to happen? How is this going to happen? I need this to happen fast. Remove that desperation, because that's what that is. Leave that behind. Maybe do a brain dump, um, just releasing all the things that you don't want to carry forward with you. As we are entering into Cancer season in the second half of 2026, you fully can write down the things that you don't want anymore. You can either burn that, or even, I would even do this: when you have to go use the bathroom, take a pen with you into the bathroom. While you're doing your business on the toilet, write out the things you don't want to take with you anymore. Everything, write all of it down. Once you are done using the bathroom, you rip that toilet paper off, you clean yourself up with that, and you throw it in the toilet. Close the lid, or if you don't have a lid, flush the toilet. Don't watch it go down. You detach yourself from that way of living, because I really feel that there's like floodgates. It's like all these great things that are behind this very, very thin veil. You can't see it, but you keep stressing and worrying and trying to make it work. And there's a lot of like friction with it. You have to let it go. You have to just release all of that. Kind of like if your water were to break, um, you don't really have control over that. That just happens. Once that happens, the water is released, it washes away. I really feel that the most important piece here is for you to let it go and to detach from the specifics and the how and the logistics of your manifestation and your workings. Let's jump into our last card here to see what spirit has for you. All right, let's jump into our final oracle card and message that spirit has for you. 33, 6, 9, even. That could be of significance for you. This particular goddess is Mame Kumba Bang. I believe this goddess is native to Senegal, or the surrounding area of Senegal, and she is a water element. The guidance here: speak up, speak out, speak on it. You have a right to be heard. You are betraying yourself by not speaking up. Your words have power. Own your voice. As the old saying goes, stand up for something or fall for anything. Being neutral is not an option. When you stand firmly in your truth, you have thoughts, opinions, beliefs, and convictions. What do you stand for? Tell someone today. Goddess declaration. I reclaim my voice. I speak out and speak up. So immediately with that, um, a decision has to be made. There's a big decision here that has to be made. This also has been on my heart for some time because I also have experienced this. Sometimes your throat chakra is blocked because you're not cussing people out. We've got to get back to cussing people out when they deserve it. That'll clear that throat chakra right on up. That'll get it out of here because there's something that needs to be heard. It may be a truth in a situation. It might be accountability for someone or for yourself. With the sun card here, I do feel that Leo season could be of significance to you. There may be a time frame or a somebody's time is up come Leo season. Um, with this sun card, it says, I shine my light on the world around me, and my radiance attracts more success. Yeah, the sun talks about success, positivity, freedom, vitality, joy, confidence, self expression. I feel like with this Seven of Swords and the Tower in reverse, this is the situation. This is either a person or habits. I honestly feel that this is more so of a person, though. The technical difficulties, and when I tell you somebody does not want this message to come out, as I was saying, I feel this here again, the Tower in reverse and the Seven of Swords. This is a person. This is a messy person. Again, I really hope this isn't you. I don't feel like this is you, but there could be something very messy, or it could just be a very messy situation. You've got to cut this out, or you've got to speak your truth about this situation. The making a break for it is kind of just like, you know what, F it. I'm just gonna say this because it's real crazy right now. The Tower in reverse, resisting change, averting disaster, avoiding tragedy. Like, you really are trying to like keep it cute. You really are not trying to have any conflict or anything like that. I feel like sometimes we condition ourselves to believe that conflict is innately bad, and it doesn't have to be. I feel with the sun, this being sandwiched in like this, like you see, the sun here, this is in you because this is who you are. The sun is in you. That's what you're going to be. The sun is and always will be the sun. Um our end card here, the Chariot. Go ahead and clock out for me, Boogie, because whoever this is that doesn't want this to be conveyed to you, it's really wicked work going on. On jokes aside, I really do feel that you have got to let whatever this is, it is so abundantly clear that you must let it go. Like, you have to let it go. You also need to speak your mind, get those things off of your chest. As you are separating yourself from this, I also would like to say, because we are entering into a Mercury retrograde, I believe Mars is also in Gemini. Let's not take it too far now. Okay, let's practice some restraint and say what you need to say, but be very strategic with the wording that you use. That's all I will say. Because the energy, planetary wise, it's very up in the air right now. So definitely say what you need to say, speak in truth and fact. um don't try to be led by emotion in the things that you say. um Definitely make that decision, or make that your discernment be known. um and be very, precise. I also am feeling like Queen of Swords energy, like knife work, wicked. Like, you really have to be so concise with what you say and your judgments. In this particular situation. But yeah, it has to go, because with the Chariot card, it says no obstacle will stop me now. Like, you're cut the shit. You are not here for the BS anymore. And that's what needs to happen. That is definitely what needs to happen. Like, I see you here, like, you know what, I'm the sun, bitch, move around. And you hop right the fuck up over this. and get to your reward and your due diligence, your good works. That is what spirit has for you. So yeah, whatever this is, again, I hope this is not you. I don't think it is, but I hope it's not. If it is you, beloved, please go within. There are things that you must address to be able to hold yourself accountable, because again, the sun is in you. To get here, you've got to cut this out. So whether that be inside internally for you, or if it's external, if it's an external, that's a lot more easy to deal with, to be honest with you. It might be hard, but it's also hard when you are the one in your way. That's just as equally as difficult, if not a little more. So if this is an external person or a place, know that you are taken care of. Your manifestations are guaranteed to you, but you have to do the work to cut this out. That's what Spirit has for you today. Thank you for stopping in, stopping by, and listening to me yap it up. Um, Let me know how this resonates with you in the comments. And if you enjoyed this message, come back for another one. Like, comment, and share. Thanks, y'all. Bye.